Well, hello to everyone. Here we are in Cusco, Peru, doing an example of communicating a S7-400 CPU 410 5H, like you see here, with a let me turn on this, with a Schneider PLC. This one is an M221. It's a basic PLC from Schneider. We will communicate it with the overall system. This is a training system of Siemens PCS7 training system. We're doing the communication by doing MODBUS. So as you can see here, there is a modem acting like a switch to communicate with the scalans. Here is doing the connection by Ethernet directly to the CPU. Here we are with the CFC chart. Let me down this. Okay, this is the example made it by the Siemens, here we have this is the main block. This is doing the communications, and those blocks are something that I did for write and read registers at the same time. It's basically writing half a second, and reading half another second, and writing and reading the different registers. As you can see here, is constantly turning, and it's reading the registers from the the Schneider PLC. As you can see here, those are the values. MW 100 are from there are the registers to read from the Schneider PLC, and from MW 400 are the registers to write to the S7-400. To prove the communications, here we have some tables to help us. As you can see, we can modify these values. For example, 15, 20, 77, and 1. We modify these values, and as you can see, they are modified, and in the Schneider PLC they are modified too. 15, 20, 77, and 1. We can do it again. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. We modify it, and as you can see, they are modified here too. To write values from the Schneider PLC to the S7-400 CPU, for example, here we have a system instrumented with a pumping water system. Here we have a level sensor and a temperature sensor. Over here it's based on RTD. The values processed over here, as you can see, say 6.8 and 15.3. And as you can see here, those values appear here multiplied by 10, 15.3, 680. And as you can see here, those values are over here, transmitted and written by the Schneider PLC to the S7-400. We can modify values here, for example, from the frequency of the pumps. I don't know, 25 and the other 36.6. And as you can see here, those values are rated here, multiplied by 10, 250, 366, and those values are rated here. All we do is copy the example with a little modifying, for example, making a clock. I'm doing a work communicating this for my university. Thanks for all. See you soon.